as I prepare to quit my job and go into semi-retirement, I'm thinking about all the different side hustles that I've had and that I've done, and what I'm gonna do to kind of just have a backup plan to make some extra money when I'm possibly not working or working part-time after I've ditched my corporate career. So the first thing that I do, and I do all these things because I enjoy them and I make a little money. eBay. I flip things on eBay. I've been an eBay seller since 1999, 25 years. And over those years, I have bought a lot of stuff on eBay, but I've also flipped a lot, or even sold a lot. I've sold my own belongings when I've gotten tired of things. I have found things in thrift stores, estate sales, auctions that I have sold on eBay, collectibles and vintage things mostly, because I do enjoy that kind of stuff. I have sold clothes. I sold a couple of cars. And right now I'm on the way to the Salvation Army thrift store in my town just to kind of browse around. I'm off today. I took this week off work. I'm just going to browse and see what I might be able to find. And this morning I sold a pair of Nike weightlifting shoes for $115 that I found last week at a thrift store at the Outer Banks for $15. So I made $100 on those shoes. That's the kind of thing. And I don't do it full time. It's just a little extra money. The second thing that I do and still do and will probably continue to do is Walmart Spark delivery. I made a video about this a couple weeks ago. And as I'm going out to the Salvation Army store, it's right by the Walmart, so I'm going to have my Walmart Spark app turned on. So if any good offers come through while I'm there, I'll grab them. But I only take the good ones. I have parameters around the offers. Sometimes an offer comes through and it's really crappy, like $7 for a 10-mile delivery, and no, I'm not doing that. But if it's a good one, I try to aim to make about $30 an hour doing that. So if it's a $15 shop, it better be in town and it better not take me more than 30 minutes, that kind of thing. Yesterday I did a $50 shop. It was 3 deliveries, and it wasn't a shop. I didn't shop. It was just a curbside pickup, 3 deliveries, and it was 20 miles, and it took me about an hour and 15 minutes, and I made $50. So that was a good one. So I enjoy the deliveries because it helps me get out. It helps me stay limber. I'm lifting cases of water and making multiple trips back and forth from the car to somebody's porch to deliver their groceries, and most of the time people are really nice and leave good reviews, and some people don't tip, and I know some people can't afford to tip, and that's fine, but I don't take the shops or the deliveries that don't have any tips because they're usually not worth my time. So Walmart delivery, Walmart Spark. I don't do any other gig apps, just that one. The third thing that I do that I've been kind of slacking on, but I need to ramp it back up because the holidays are coming, is Etsy, print on demand. I do have an Etsy shop. In the past, I've sold vintage jewelry on there and other little vintage things that are easy to ship, small things. But last year, I started designing t-shirts on Printify, and I've sold quite a few. I've sold quite a few old house t-shirts because I'm into that kind of thing, and I've sold a few realtor. I've got some funny realtor t-shirts, and the one thing that I think I've sold the most of is this coffee mug that I designed. It's got a funny chicken picture, like a cartoonish chicken face, and on the other side it says "Bok Bok Bitch." And I've sold quite a few of those, and so I'm gonna try to figure out a way to promote my Etsy store better and put some more designs on there and see if I can maybe get my business going a little bit more for the holidays. You know, maybe I can make some sales that way. I've also mentioned before, I have a real estate license. I've only done 2 transactions so far this year, but I took like the first 6 months of the year off, and then I started back up in June with a new firm. I went to a new brokerage, and I've done 2 transactions. I'm in the process of the second one, and we're closing in the next couple of weeks. So that's something that I can do once I'm not working a full-time job anymore. I'll be able to do more real estate, and I'm mostly just reach out to I know a lot of people. I'm in a small town, and I'm active in my community, and I've worked as a nurse here, and I've been here for 20 some years, and I know a lot of people. So I'm just looking to kind of reach out to my sphere, and that both of my transactions came from my sphere of influence. So I'm hoping I'll be able to increase my business next year with that. I've got a couple of listings on the hook that I'm expecting, and just waiting for the sellers to get ready to put their houses on the market. So that's exciting. I enjoy that as well. Also, the other thing I do is I have some rental properties, and I do pull in about $1,500 a month right now on those, and they take care of themselves. That's net profit. That's after I've paid all the mortgages and the maintenance and everything. They pay for themselves, and they give me a little bit extra money every month. So I'm going to make a video later about how I got into real estate investing as a single mom, registered nurse, not making that much money. I didn't come from money. I grew up in a trailer park. In fact, when I was 30, I had a really hard time around that age, and I lost everything, and I filed bankruptcy. So everything that I've done with real estate has been in the last 20 years, really. So I've got 4 doors right now. I've got 3 properties, and one of them is a duplex. So I'll make a video about that. But that's kind of, since I haven't done a great job of funding my 401k all these years that I've worked, the real estate's always kind of been my retirement plan. So there's that. And then a potential side hustle, or if you want to call it that, some extra income that I'm thinking about doing. I do have a master's in nursing, and I have 30 years of nursing experience, and I think I'm gonna try some part-time nursing instructor work, specifically the clinical instructor, the teacher that goes with the students to the hospital when they have clinicals. There's a position open in my local community college, and I've got some contacts over there, and so I'm thinking that I'm gonna do some part-time teaching, and it pays like $35 an hour, and it will be very part-time, but I think I'm gonna give it a try and see how I like it. Let me think. That's all I can think of right now. That's enough. Those are the things that I do to make extra side money. And there's a whole lot of other things in the past that I've read about and seen on YouTube that I've tried. Like, for example, Amazon FBA. Didn't really work for me. I just didn't get into that. And Shopify e-commerce, I tried that. I had a Shopify store for a very little bit of time. I just never got good at getting traffic to my store, and I just lost interest, which I do. I lose interest in things. So anyway, I hope that this has been helpful, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you want me to talk a little bit more about any of those side incomes that I just talked about, let me know, and I'll make a video dedicated just to that. And so far, this has been a good day, and I'm about to go shopping at the Salvation Army to see if there's any good stuff in there. Have a good one.